Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this quick, easy, crispy fish bites. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. All the measurements will be in the description box below, so you guys can go and have a look at that. So I'm starting off with my fish. I use Hake fillet, and I get this at Pick and Pay. I think you can also find them at Checkers, and they're basically called petite Hake fillets. So what I'm doing there is I'm just removing any excess water that could be on the fish. Then I'm going to proceed to cut. So I prefer to use a pair of scissors for this step, but if you want to use your knife and you're good with your knife skills, you can go ahead and do that. So we're just going to cut it into equal portions or equal sizes, almost the size of a nugget. That's basically what we're trying to get to, because these are good for cocktails, like if you want to put them on a platter or just as a snack. So this is what they all look like when I'm done. You can see that a little actually does go a long way, so you don't need a lot of those. So next I'm going to be preparing the eggs. I'm just going to be cracking up my eggs inside a bowl. So then I'm going to whisk my eggs until they are completely mixed through. Next, I'm going to season my eggs with just a little bit of salt. So you'll see for this recipe, you actually don't need a lot of ingredients. So you just add some salt just so that your eggs can be salted. And then next, you're going to be adding your fish spice. So you can add whatever fish spice you love or prefer that you have in your kitchen. That's what you're going to add. And then you're going to whisk this for about a minute just so that everything can mix through together. And you can see that the texture of your eggs will also change. It won't be as clumpy and gooey. It will be a little bit loose, if I can use those words. Then we're going to move over to our assembly. So I've got my pan with my oil that's heated. I've got my resting bay, so to call it, where I've got my rack where I'm gonna put my fish bites. And then I've got some self-raising flour. It's very important that you use self-raising flour for this recipe, so please make sure you're using self-raising flour. Then we've got our eggs and of course our fish bites. So the first step will be for you to coat your fish inside the flour. So this is what I call the first coat, and you can definitely fry these up after the first coat, but I wanted to double up on my coating. So I'm going to put my fish back into my flour and then back into my eggs, and then only then will I then put it back into the oil. This is just to give it a bigger or a much more crispier texture, but you can definitely go ahead and do this with one coat. It will give you the same result. Okay, so then you can add it inside your oil. It is a bit messy. You'll see your fingers will get sticky. It's gonna have a lot of flour and a lot of egg mixture on it. It is a bit of a messy recipe, but it is absolutely worth it. It's absolutely delicious. So you're going to load them up inside your pan. Make sure you space them out because you don't want them to clump together. You need to give them room, and then allow them to fry, and then just turn them around every so now and again. Like I said, it's a messy process. You can see how sticky my hands are. So you can just go and clean it off and wash off your hands. So you want it to achieve like a nice golden brown color. You don't want to burn your fish as well, and this is basically the color that we are going for. So once you've so after you've done that, you're just going to put this on your rack. And then the most important step that I want to give you guys advice on is, if you don't want your kitchen smelling like you're frying something and it's burning, after every batch, please remove whatever small amount of particles you have left in your oil, like I did here. Okay, so I'm basically going to be repeating this step for all the leftover fish bites that we've cut into pieces, and then we're all going to put them on the rack. And the purpose of the rack here is just to make sure that it drains out all the oil. And I was very economical with this recipe. Like, I didn't waste a lot of flour, and nor did I waste a lot of eggs. Okay, so once we're done, we're gonna let our fish cakes rest a little bit. I prefer to serve them almost immediately, just so that they can retain their crunchiness. But if you're not going to serve them immediately, just keep them on your rack, just so that they don't become mushy. Next, we're gonna move over and start preparing the dip. I'm starting off with a little bit of mayonnaise, and then to that I'm going to add some sweet chili sauce. Then I'm going to add some lemon. You can use freshly squeezed lemon like I am, or you can use the one that's already done for you from the store. Then we're going to add a little bit of herbs. This is just to bring a little bit of color and also a little bit of taste, because I'm going to be adding some parsley. And then next I'm going to be adding some chives. You're going to give that a quick mix, and basically this is what your sauce will be tasting like. It's quick, it's easy, and it's absolutely sweet and delicious. Okay, now we're going to clean up our fish bites. So we were frying these. They do have little tails and things all over around them. So you're just going to carefully remove them on each and every one of them. So just inspect each and every one of them and then just remove it, just so that you can make your presentation look a little bit better. But that's basically it for this recipe. It's quick, it's easy, it's simple, it's also kid friendly. So you can do this for your children's lunchbox. You can also do it for a light snack. You can do it for a platter. You can do it for absolutely anything that you love and you prefer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. Comment in the comment section, like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.